hang on a second, focus on me. There you go. Today, I'm having a HypnoTattoo. They say that we are a sum total of all of our experiences that we've had in life. And those experiences, be them negative or be them positive, have actually shaped us into the person that we are today. Which is all well and good, but what if those experiences that we've had are actually holding us back from who we want to be and what we want to do in life? Because how do you even start to change that? The thing is, I think a lot of us just accept that's who we are in life. That's how we've been moulded. Maybe our parents were like that, so you think that that's the way you've got to be, and you resign yourself to the fact that that's basically your lot in life. If you think about your life as a story, then there's a possibility that you could change that story. And when I talk about story, I'm talking about a story that you tell yourself as to why you are the way you are. And the thing is, that story is not set in stone at all whatsoever. You can change the story and you can write a new chapter. And that's what I'm doing today, and I'm so excited about it. I'm like that little girl on the GIF that eats all the sugar and is like, it's my favourite GIF. So I'm off to have my HypnoTattoo today with my very good friend Lizi over at Birch Studios, and I'm so excited about it because today I get to change my story from something that has stopped me in my life to change it to something that is going to empower me to just move forward and do what I really want to do in life.
Okay, so HypnoTattoo, shall I tell you how it came about?
Go on then.
Okay, HypnoTattoo sort of came about when I was training to be a remedial hypnotist, as we both are, with a control system. And I was sat there in the first weekend of training when it's all about hypnosis. And our mentor Tim was talking about what hypnotic anchors are. And I had used a hypnotic anchor previously, but it was like a real epiphany moment, because he was saying about how a hypnotic anchor is the relationship between a feeling, a touch, and a subconscious memory. And I thought, well, hang about, when I'm tattooing someone, that's a bit of an extreme touch I'm doing.
I think so.
And I thought, hang on, I could then do tattooing in trance and talk to my client and put positive messages in. So when they touch a specific point on their tattoo, or perhaps a little tiny symbolic tattoo, it could act as a hypnotic anchor. So I just set about experimenting, and I just got some friends of mine and we just set up some hypnosis while I was doing tattoos, and they all really worked a treat. So it's kind of moved on from that. I started that 3 years ago, and I've done many different hypno-tattoos for many different reasons for different people. Now I've got my home studio, I'm creating more of a ceremonial experience as well.
Love it.
I want to kind of bring it round full circle to almost like a tribal feeling, but in a modern day space. Because I feel personally tattoos have lost their spirituality. I think we've gone really fashion. So I kind of want to bring it back.
I love it. So when you say ceremonial, what do you mean by that? I mean, because some people might think, oh, we're going to be like, you know, dancing around and stuff.
Maybe next year, I don't know.
I love it.
I'm starting off, it's more to create an ambience and an atmosphere. So I want my client to be really chilled, really relaxed. I have had one HypnoTattoo client who'd never had a tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, which was really exciting for me. And she just had the most amazing experience because she was so relaxed. So there's candles, I bless the room with my sacred cleansing sticks, and I just set the scene. I think it's about that as much for me as it is for my client. So I get into a different mind space when I'm doing this rather than my normal tattooing.
Yeah.
So I don't do any pain relief stuff because I kind of want the people to feel it. I think it's intrinsic to it.
Yeah. But am I going to feel the pain still of the tattoo?
Yes, but if you think about it for a second, when you're really, really super relaxed, and I'm going to get you to do some really nice breathing, and we go rhythmically into it, the body's not tense, you're not holding any tension anywhere.
Yeah.
So with pain, you know, it's always just lowered and lessened if the more relaxed you are.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take pain out of it because for me as a tattoo artist, pain is an intrinsic part of the feeling and the confidence that you get after it, that you did it, that you got through it. I think if you take that away, that's a part of the tattooing that I don't really want to lose.
Yeah. So some people would say that this is a bit extreme, tattooing yourself to make a change.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody that says it's a bit extreme?
I would say that it's the ultimate commitment to self. I mean, I am pretty covered in tattoos as you are, Loz, so we've been through this commitment many times. But I would think it's the ultimate. It is permanent. Yeah. And if you want changes that you're going to work on and become permanent, why not do it with the tattoo? And then going back to the tribal times, tattoos were for that. They were for, you know, you're stepping up into the tribe. You're becoming more aware. Maybe you've learned something, and you would get a tattoo as part of that process. And I see this exactly the same. It's not about fashion, it's not about fitting in, it's about doing something for yourself forever, total self-commitment. So yeah, there is pain and there is permanency, but that's life, right? It's like a little burst of energy, isn't it? I'm teary. Oh, let it out, let it out. I make everyone cry, don't worry. Release it. It's okay, babe. My absolute pleasure. I think you're a superstar in everything that you do. And it's the perfect time now.
So, all done and dusted. I've just had my HypnoTattoo, and I'm feeling a little bit emotional. But the thing is, I can't bear to think I'm going through my life living the same day and having the same negative thoughts all the time. And I can't bear to think that someone else would feel that way as well. How can we possibly start a new chapter in our life if we're still reading the same story? And I'm not saying you need to forget your past, and I'm not saying that, you know, to judge yourself for it, because you can't, because you only did what you knew what to do with the resources you had. But if you know that there's something that's holding you back, and you're telling yourself why you can't do something because of something in the past, I really feel that you need to change that story, just like I have done today. And it's very much like a superhero. You know, they have their powers, they've had their experiences, but they choose to use them for the good. But then you've got the supervillain, which may have been through a similar thing, but they use their powers for evil. And this is just one method of change, and I've loved the experience today with Lizi, and I think she's so talented and she's going to change so many lives with this. So it's your choice. Are you going to change your story?